If you've never used Storybook before or haven't used it in a while, now is the time to jump back in because Storybook 9 comes packed with a bunch of changes like shifting from Jest to Vitest, supports for Svelte 5 and React Native, automatic story generation, and letting you run Next.js in Vite. I know, right? I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's jump straight into it. And before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're new to Storybook, basically it's a way to test, develop, and document your components in isolation, which doesn't sound useful if you have a small project or if you're using somebody else's component system. But if you're building your own and it's going to be used by different teams in and outside of your company, then Storybook is a no-brainer. I mean, it doesn't have 87,000 GitHub stars for nothing, and version 9 makes it easier than ever to get started. After installing it alongside your project, find a component to add, and a stories file gets automatically generated based on the props in your component, which you can tweak to add component variations called stories, constrained arguments, and automatic documentation, which looks like this. But Storybook can do much more than just display components. It can automatically detect and run the correct accessibility tests for your components, adding a play function to your stories file, lets you run playwright tests, run visual regression tests with the help of Chromatic, and it can also generate a coverage report. This one shows that I have a lot more component testing to do. But what about running Next.js in Vite? Well, Storybook 9 is using Vitest as the main test runner, which works best with Vite and not Webpack. So they built a plugin that lets you use mocked Next.js APIs in Vite. And for the most part, it works well, although components with Next.js server actions will need some extra configuration, which is to be expected. But apart from that, I'm really impressed with Storybook 9. It has support for all the popular web frameworks, and it also runs really fast, not just because of Vitest, but also because they've made it 48% leaner by replacing big dependencies like Express.js with much smaller ones like Polka. That personally, if I was developing a component system in 2025, I would use something like Storybook. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hey, it's me again. If you enjoyed this video, go and check out Vitest. It's an amazing product that I use all the time to help me write better, more robust software. And it's got a free tier, so you've got no excuse not to check it out.